Alright guys, so today's video is a little bit different. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is not to show anybody how to hide anything illegal at all. This is more personal financial security, I guess you want to call it, but don't take it the wrong way. And all that being said, I hope you enjoy the video. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you soon. Alright, I'm going to do a video today, a little bit different with the video. This one's going to be all the hidden places to hide money in your BMW E60, and there's kind of a lot of them. All right, we're gonna start off with the obvious first. This thing has a pretty extravagant glove box. Has many different layers in it as far as phone storage. I didn't look at any of this. Hard telling what's actually in this. Might be some money in here, you just never know. And this little guy here only slides, that doesn't actually move. The next biggest one is up here. This is actually a pretty big one. This has this beautiful Alcantara headliner. I don't want to take that out and take a chance on damaging that. This does pop out. I believe it's right, this seam right here. That pops loose and then it hooks back up in here. That reveals a huge compartment behind this panel. And you know, if you're going, you try to find a legit reason. If you're going somewhere and you have to take cash with you, you know, a few $1,000s, you don't want to have it in your pocket. And let's say you're staying in a hotel, you don't want to take it in the hotel with you. I don't know. You can hide it in these places in this car. And I mean, I guess a guy could even hide it up in here. There's not a lot of room, and then shut the sunroof. So a lot of the Euro guys have a compartment down here, but none of us Americans even have that. That's not even an option for us at all. If you've seen our last car, little Kenny had the leather taken apart so he could put his gun or whatever in the front of the seat. Stupid. You gotta be a damn fool to think that's ever gonna work. And in the back of this thing, we'll jump to the back real quick. There's all kinds of places. A good one is in the toolkit here. A lot of people won't ever look in that. You can even put it in the first aid kit bag. Some fuses. Something tells me we've been needing those. Oh my God, the tow hook. That's rare. That's a rarity. That's another good spot. Also a good spot to keep your tools, which apparently this is not the case on this car. The year to year is a little different. M5 is a little bit different yet. Let's take out the trash. I need to throw all this junk out of here. This has a little compartment right here. Pops open. I'm not sure if remember that was a CD changer port or what that was. And these whole pieces all pull out of the back. Like this whole corner pulls out. That reveals a huge area behind there. Same way on this. Of course, the M5 has the battery in the middle. Ordinarily, you'd have a spare tire, and another big storage area in there, and all kinds of room. And you know, there's really not a whole lot else. You got the ski port thing that goes to the back seat. You know, all kinds of places like that. This car is a little bit different. It's a little bit hard to do this video on because there's not as much on this. And a lot of other places, like the back seats. If you guys didn't know, I'm gonna pull this light out of here. That's some shady light. When the back seats actually pulls up, you just grab it and pull it up, and you could put stuff under there, pop it back down like so. There's storage under there. This one, the back seats do not fold down. They do fold down. This one actually has a handle right here that you could pull. Interesting. So this has a split, the foldable back seat. That's not common for an E60. Of course, the center armrest folds down. You go in here, you can pull in on the handle, flip that down. And once you pull that down, that allows you to open up the middle. You have a pretty good sized storage compartment in there. You put something back here in between there, and then that folds down, allows you access to the trunk. I don't remember if that thing folded in half or not. That back in there. This also makes a nice table. This has cup holders in here that fold out. There'll also be another good spot in there. You can put all kinds of stuff in there. Like your average thief, like if they get in your car, if somebody breaks in your car, they're not gonna look at anything. Like, this is what you gotta consider. Your average thief is not too bright. If you're robbing people to find stuff, you're not too bright. I'm sorry if you're a thief and that offends you, but that's the way it is. So they're not gonna look any place that's difficult to look, right? We have the engine cover and the front cover in here. Obviously your door pockets aren't really that good of a hiding spot. Your glove box on this car, bring the light over here. Holy 2005 iPhone. Glove box isn't really too good of a spot either. What is that? Cashier's check copy. We won't show that on camera. That's another good spot. Another spot a lot of people just don't even really think about is under floor mats, like under any kind of carpet. We'll go over here. The shop is full, boys. Super full. And a lot of people just peel up the floor mat, throw money underneath there, and let it back down. Your average thief's never, ever, ever gonna think to look under that. Unless he's really sophisticated, he's gonna sit under floor mats, which is always possible. And, you know, as far as inside the car, that's pretty much all the places. Now, it depends on what year it is. This M5 is kind of not a great example because things are a lot different on it. And one of the places I did forget, I don't know if you can do it on SMG or not. On the regular cars, you can stick your finger down next to the shifter and pull this whole bezel out. This one looks like it's a little bit different. I don't want to break that. And you can actually put all kinds of stuff down inside the console out of the way. So that's interesting. A little bit hard to show you the car with all the cowling out of it. But the cowling box is up here at the bottom of this one's in. You could pop those out and put them in under the air filters. And, you know, they're laying up here, the cowls. That's the place nobody'd ever find that. That's probably the best place in the whole car, to be honest with you. You know, for a matter of that fact, you could even put it on top of in the airbox on top of the air filter where it can't get sucked in the engine. Be sure you know which is the top and which is the bottom before you put it in there. It will be in the engine. And there's all kinds of places on these cars, guys. You could even stick it up in here behind that liner or anywhere like that. And especially if you go somewhere, you sell a car, you have to come back with 10 or 20 grand worth of cash. I've been in that spot before, and you don't want to carry it all on you. If you'd happen to get pulled over with that much cash on you, you'd be in trouble. You have to explain yourself and so forth. So there's some spots on the E60. I mean, there's probably 100 other little nooks and crannies you could put up behind a glove box or anywhere like that. Be careful out there. Your average thief is not a problem if you know where to hide stuff at. If you're worried about getting stopped, speeding, or anything at all and getting checked, and you have over the allowed amount of money on you can have. Different states are different about that. The best way to do that is to give it, if you have multiple people in the car, give your passenger some of the money so you don't have it all on you. Make it look a lot better, and keep any kind of receipts or paperwork with you. If you sold the car or going to buy a car, make sure you have information with you so if you do get stopped, they know where you're going and what you're doing, and you're not out doing scandalous stuff. If you're out doing scandalous stuff, I don't support any of that. That's where you can hide some of your cash. If you're doing scandalous stuff, eventually you're gonna get caught, so stop it. There you go. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you very soon. Have a good day. See you later.